eyes right now in Washington, D.C. We have the U.S. President Obama. He's set to deliver a national address tonight from the White House to talk about the debt ceiling standoff. Leaders from both political parties have now presented rival plans to avert a default before next week's looming deadline. But so far, no agreements. Let's bring in Kate Anderson-Brower, who's outside the White House, and she joins us live. And Kate, what are we expecting from Obama tonight?
Well, the point the president is really trying to drive home tonight is to American people who might not be following the tick-tock of what's going on here. And he wants to make the point that Republicans and Democrats really have to compromise. A White House official told us that he is going to, talk about use the words of former President Ronald Reagan, who said that not raising the debt ceiling would do incalculable damage to the economy. So that's the main point he's bringing, that with 8 days to go, Democrats and Republicans have to work together and hash this out.
Well, right now they're not working together because they have rival plans on the table in terms of how much each one wants to cut.
Right. I mean, you have House Speaker Boehner coming out and suggesting this two-pronged plan, which could mean that in February or March of this next year, the White House says we'd be facing the same problem we're facing now with another vote on the debt ceiling. And then you have Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid with another plan that would take the debt ceiling through 2012, but some people criticize it for being full of gimmicks, saying that he's counting ending the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan as about $1 trillion in savings. Some people say that doesn't make sense because obviously the wars are winding down here.
Well, on Wall Street, Kate, we had a low-volume session, basically investors sitting on their hands waiting for some sort of agreement in D.C. What are you hearing right now in terms of how investor sentiment is trading?
Well, the market seems to be very sophisticated on this. They seem to be thinking that, a deal will get done. This time next week, if a deal isn't reached, then you might see some more, difficulty in the market. But right now, the Reid and Boehner plans are at least looking to avert a default. The debt, traders know that the debt ceiling is likely going to be raised. This is not an option. The president says it, Boehner and Reid say it, so that's not really up for grabs. But if this time on Monday, 7 days from now, there still isn't a deal, things could change.
Okay, Kate, thank you for that update. Kate Anderson-Brower from the White House lawns. Now let's